A look there at the high-rise towers of Miami. It's the Phillies and the Marlins next.
Here's the first view of Miami that I've seen.
Now from the Sunshine State of Florida, we're under the lights at the beautiful new Marlins Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Phillies and the Miami Marlins.
I could say this is quite impressive.
Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the former crown jewel of the Tigers organization, the young right-hander Jacob Turner.
Some crown jewel. 4-9 with a 4.48 ERA. Not exactly a crown jewel.
The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So a fairly quick out here to begin his night of work. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Chase Utley will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against the most valuable player from the 2008 World Series, the changeup specialist, left-hander Cole Hamels. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him.
We still have that bug in where they say Rollins is playing
Steve
third base.
Nickerson will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. And Rollins will throw him out, one away. Christian Yelich will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Fouled back. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Number 19 is there, and he has it for the out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Ball not hit all that hard to the left side of the infield. The throw scooped by Howard, but he can't hang on. Jared Saltalamacchia get a shot here in the inning after all. That 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Ryan Howard will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Galvis is there, and they'll be able to exhale a bit in that dugout as Howard's gone on just 1 pitch.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now is Marlon Byrd. First pitch coming. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
And he's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole.
Ooh.
Just onto the outfield grass as he makes the stop. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jeff Baker will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Number 9 digs in at the plate. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now another 0-2. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Therefore it is Bird now as he's got it for out number 2. Greg Dobbs will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Freddie Galvis will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Stinks.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
This is not exactly the way you want to give up your first hit of the ball game. Just a little infield single here does the trick, but the way this club's been swinging the bats, they'll take it.
Cody Ashe will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. Here's the first offering, and he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. This one's heading toward the hole, and that one's going to get through as well. It's another base hit.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits haven't threatened to score our first run of the night.
Cole Hamels will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more right here. You get back-to-back singles, then a good sacrifice, and just like that, they're set up for what could be a big inning.
Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. Baker backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's a disappointing at-bat there with runners in scoring position. Even early on, you've got to be able to cash in when the opportunity presents itself, because you never know how many more you're going to get.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And a swing by Rollins, and this is on the ground out to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Jacob Turner makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin height. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
And a changeup there that had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And Rollins is there to squeeze it for out number 2.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Christian Yelich will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. And this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Here comes a 1-2. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Ryan Howard will dig in. He popped out his first time. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and it's over his head. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however, so there will be no advance.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Marlon Byrd will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. The throw will go to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
And here, I think he's just hoping they're just going to take the sure out at first and then move on. So he makes an aggressive play here to try to go to third, but it's not going to work out for him.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runners off for second, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Nickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Jared Saltalamacchia will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And here's the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, on his way to second now. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Jeff Baker will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Number 9 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sometimes you get really careful. Make sure that you get it out of the strike zone completely.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, just to a high pitch. It's just like
Runner
hot,
staying
real high
tight
in
to
the
the
strike
bag
zone.
at second. Here's the pitch.
We'll actually
Back to
hit
the
that out.
changeup, but this one finds the target for strike one. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Greg Dobbs will dig in. He singled his first time around. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball hit on the ground is short, and a dive by Rollins, but he can't come up with it. A base hit. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Freddie Galvis will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Carlos Ruiz will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
First pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
Wow, I hate this ballpark.
Third baseman, number 25,
Cody Ashe will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Swear that's going at home.
Now the first pitch. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly two are gone here to start the fifth. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
1-0. And that's waved at and missed 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Jacob Turner will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Well, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless.
And Brown will look this one in for out number one.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Nickerson.
Lined into left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Left fielder, number 21,
Christian Yelich will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And there's out number two as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
the right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Down and away, one ball and no strikes. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Number 19 will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Number 19.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Interesting, they got their bullpen
Third
up.
baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Runner goes for second, and he bunts at this one, but it might be too hard. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
They'll be playing for one here, and that's not a bad idea when you've got the tying run on base to start the inning. Now you give your guys a couple of shots to knot this ball game up.
Chase Utley will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And this will be fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
In the air to center.
No.
Nickerson is there. 2 gone.
He was still got him.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Howard.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard.
Standard defense in the infield now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Don't know if that's what you'd be doing, but you have to make sure he doesn't steal third, so I guess they would.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Jeff Baker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Number 9 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bird is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His club trails 1-0. Marlon Bird will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Swinging a ground ball to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And the off-speed stuff just continues to keep guys off balance here. He's still just got that one strikeout on his ledger, but he's had these guys in knots all throughout.
Dominic Brown will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Oh, frustrating.
Greg Dobbs will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First pitch coming. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
In there, 1-2 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. This for Utley at second. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Freddie Galvis will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Too high. 1-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Number 19 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Jacob Turner will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Cody Ashe will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Andres Torres is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 56, Andres Torres.
Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
This pitcher deserved better.
Mike Dunn will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Michael Dunn.
Interesting. I have a center fielder that's on first.
Number 19 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Darren Ruff will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Darren Ruff.
Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Jimmy Rollins will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Yelich will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Chase Utley will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Darren Ruff will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 18, Darren Ruff.
Brad Lincoln will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Brad Lincoln.
Steve Nickerson will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. Christian Yelich will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Low for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And that fastball definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia.
I was just double checking. He was a switch hitter.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Ryan Howard will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and the Howard shift pays off there. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Marlon Byrd will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Dominic Brown will step in, a ground out victim as last time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Hit softly to the right side.
Yuck. Yes.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top.
These are the things that happen.